Eastern Washington, coached by Shanty Leggins, 0-0 record in the tournament. 6 players shooting over 8 points per game, including T. Groves shooting at a 62 true shooting percentage, Aiken shooting at a 59 true shooting percentage, Robertson shooting at a 56 true shooting percentage, Davison shooting at a 52 true shooting percentage, J. Grove shooting at a 60% true shooting percentage, and Meadows shooting at a 56 true shooting percentage. Eastern Washington has an offensive efficiency of 108 and a defense efficiency of 100. They have a true shooting percentage of 57, an offensive rebound percentage of 23, assist to turnover ratio of 1.3, defensive turnover percentage of 15, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 34. Abilene Christian, coached by Joe Golding, who has an 0-1 record in the tourney. They have 4 players scoring at 8+ points per game, including Cole shooting at a 58 true shooting percentage, Pleasant shooting at a 53 true shooting percentage, Mason shooting at a 56 true shooting percentage, and Gaiman shooting at a 58 true shooting percentage. Abilene Christian has an offensive efficiency of 104 and a defensive efficiency of 92, a true shooting percentage of 55, an offensive rebounding percentage of 32, an assist to turnover ratio of 1.3, a defensive turnover percentage of 25, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 29. Cleveland State, coached by Dennis Gates, who has a 0-0 record in the tournament, has 4 players shooting at over 8+ points per game, including Patton shooting at a 54 true shooting percentage, Gomillion shooting at a 54 true shooting percentage, Hodge shooting at a 50 true shooting percentage, and Boudion shooting at a 57 true shooting percentage. Cleveland State has an offensive efficiency of 102, a defensive efficiency of 99, a true shooting percentage of 53, offensive rebounding percentage of 31, assist to turnover ratio of 1.1, defensive turnover percentage of 17, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 31. The Georgetown Hoyas, coached by Patrick Ewing, who's in his first attempt at coaching in the Big Dance, have 6 players shooting at 8+ points per game, including Blair shooting at a 53 true shooting percentage, Wahab shooting at a 61 true shooting percentage, Pickett shooting at a 52 true shooting percentage, Biles shooting at a 53 true shooting percentage, Harris, who shoots at a 45 true shooting percentage, and Carey, who shoots at a 61 true shooting percentage. Georgetown has an offensive efficiency of 108 and a defensive efficiency of 93. True shooting percentage of 53, offensive rebound percentage of 32, assist to turnover ratio of 0.8, defensive turnover percentage of 14, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 36. Grand Canyon is coached by Bryce Drew, who has a 1-2 record against the spread in the tournament. Grand Canyon has 4 players shooting with 8+ points per game, including Midtgard, who shoots at a 72 true shooting percentage, Lever shooting at a 60 true shooting percentage, Blackshear a 51, and Dixon at a 49 true shooting percentage. Grand Canyon has an offensive efficiency of 104 and a defensive efficiency of 96. They're shooting at a 57 true shooting percentage, a 32 offensive rebound percentage with a 1.1 assist to turnover ratio, a 16 defensive turnover percentage, and holding to a 35 3-point defensive percentage. LSU, coached by Coach Will Wade, who has a 2-4 record against the spread in the tournament, has 4 players scoring of 8+ points or more, including Thomas, shooting at a 55 true shooting percentage, Watford at a 54, Smart at a 60, Days at a 64. LSU has a 121 offensive efficiency, a 99 defensive efficiency, shooting at 56 true shooting percentage, a 32% offensive rebound percentage, a 1 assist to turnover ratio, 16 defensive turnover percentage, and holding to a 35 3-point defensive percentage. Missouri, coached by Quanzo Martin, who has a record of 3-2-1 against the spread in the tournament, has 5 players shooting 8 or more points, including Pinson, shooting at a 53 true shooting percentage, Smith shooting at a 57, Tillman shooting at a 60, Smith shooting at a 50, M. Smith shooting at a 50, Brown shooting at a 53. With an offensive efficiency of 111 and a defensive efficiency of 94, Missouri shooting at a true shooting percentage of 54, with an offensive rebound percentage of 29, an assist to turnover ratio of 1.0, defensive turnover percentage of 14, and holding teams to a 29% three-point field goal percentage. Michigan State, coached by Tom Izzo, has a record of 22-26-1 against the spread in the tournament since 2004. Michigan State has 4 players shooting with 8 or more points, including Henry, Hauser, Langford, and Watts. Henry shooting at a 52% true shooting percentage. Hauser's at a 59, Langford a 47, and Watts a 42. Michigan State has an offensive efficiency of 108 and a defensive efficiency of 92 while shooting a 52% true shooting percentage and having an offensive rebound percentage of 30. Michigan State also has a assist to turnover ratio of 1.2 and a defensive turnover percentage of 14 with a 3-point defensive percentage of 29. Mount St. Mary's is coached by Dan Engelstad, who is a rookie in the NCAA tournament this year. Mount St. Mary's has 4 players shooting 8+ points per game, including Quee, shooting a 51% true shooting percentage, Apoku, who's also at a 51, Offerum at a 46, and Jefferson at a 57. Mount St. Mary's has an offensive efficiency of 96 and a defensive efficiency of 100, a true shooting percentage of 52, offensive rebounding percentage of 32, assist to turnover ratio of 0.9, and a defensive turnover percentage of 14, while holding teams to a 36% three-point field goal percentage. Norfolk State, coached by Robert Jones, who has a 0-0 record against the spread in the tournament as a newbie. Norfolk State has 6 players shooting 8+ points, including Carter shooting at a 49 true shooting percentage, Bryant Jr. shooting at a 55, Matthews shooting at a 57, Hicks shooting at a 59, Hawkins shooting at a 56, and Chavis shooting at a 54. Norfolk State comes with an offensive efficiency of 101 and a defensive efficiency of 104, a true shooting percentage of 54, offensive rebound percentage of 29, assist to turnover ratio of 0.9, and a defensive turnover percentage of 19, while holding teams to a 31 three-point defensive field goal percentage. Ohio, coached by Jeff Bowles in his first time into the big dance, has 6 players scoring 8 or more points, including Wilson shooting at a 67 true shooting percentage, Preston at a 60, Vanderplas at a 57, Roderick at a 62, McDay at a 55, and Sears at a 60. They have an offensive efficiency of 114 and a defensive efficiency of 101, a true shooting percentage of 58, offensive rebounding percentage of 29, assist to turnover ratio of 1.4, a defensive turnover percentage of 18, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 33. St. Bonaventure, coached by Mark Schmidt, who holds a 2-1-1 record against the spread in the tournament, has 5 players shooting 8 or more points, including Lofton shooting at a 53 true shooting percentage, Holmes at a 51, Attaway at a 57, Welch at a 59, and Osuniyi at a 59 as well. They have an offensive efficiency of 112 and a defensive efficiency of 90, a true shooting percentage of 54 and an offensive rebound percentage of 34. They boast an assist-to-turnover ratio of 1.3 and a defensive turnover percentage of 17, all while holding opponents to a 33 three-point field goal percentage. Texas Southern coach Johnny Jones holds a 2-1 record against the spread in the tournament. They have 5 players shooting 8 or more points, including Weathers shooting at a 58 true shooting percentage, Nicholas at a 56, Walker at a 62, Alexander at a 54, Hopkins at a 53. Texas Southern has an offensive efficiency of 100 with a defensive efficiency of 104. They're shooting with a 53 true shooting percentage, a 33% offensive rebounding percentage. They hold a 0.7 assist to turnover ratio, defensive turnover percentage of 17, and hold opponents to a 3-point defensive field goal percentage of 35. UC Santa Barbara, coached by Coach Joe Pasternak in his first attempt in the Big Dance, has 5 players shooting with 8+ points, including McLaughlin shooting at a 62 true shooting percentage, Sal shooting at a 64, Sonny shooting at a 55, Norris at a 57, and Ramsey at a 54. They have an offensive efficiency of 110 and a defensive efficiency of 96 while maintaining a 58 true shooting percentage. They have an offensive rebounding percentage of 29, assist-to-turnover ratio of 1.4, defensive turnover percentage of 19, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 35. UNC Greensboro's coach Wes Miller has a 1-0 record against the spread in the tournament. They have 4 players shooting at 8+ points, including Miller shooting at a 50, Langley at a 51, Hunter at a 50, and Allegri at a 49. They have 105 offensive efficiency with a 95 defensive efficiency and shooting a 51 true shooting percentage. They have a 32% offensive rebound percentage, a 1.1 assist turnover ratio, a 19 defensive turnover percentage, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 36. VCU coach Mike Rhodes holds an 0-1 record against the spread in the tournament. VCU has 2 players shooting with 8 or more points, including Highland shooting at a 60% true shooting percentage and Williams shooting at a 57% true shooting percentage. Virginia Commonwealth has a 106 offensive efficiency with an 89 defensive efficiency. They have a true shooting percentage of 55, an offensive rebounding percentage of 28, a 0.9 assist-to-turnover ratio, a defensive turnover percentage of 20, and a 3-point defensive percentage of 34.